friends, hello and welcome back. Hope everyone is having a lovely day. So today we're just going to go over a few tips that have kind of come across the mind here recently. Usually we do a video on this early in the year. Different things come across year in and year out. You want to be we try to be kind of patient, I should say, to make sure things kind of follow the same suit. But some very common things that a lot of people do, myself included sometimes because I get impatient, that can really cost you a lot of coins. One of the big ones, as we was considering hurry up and throwing in all of our players for power up collectibles because we want to upgrade our Bobby Orr, was like, hey, hold up a second. I seen all these players that were traded. I was like, hold up, pump the brakes, because I know you can insta sell any NHL player below an 80 overall for a K. You could probably sell them without insta selling for about 1,200 to 1,300. And just to put that into perspective, you look at this collection, for a lot of these collections, really, they cost 40 players for power up collectible. Just to go over it, these are unsold players, my bad. We just put these up 900 850. So for 900, you consider 900 times 40, so it's 10k or 9k per 10 players times 4. That is 36k. You can buy a power up collectible off the auction house for 25k, or you can sell all of those players and pay for the power up collectible upgrade for players for 25k. So you're costing yourself essentially 11k by trading in minor leaguers. 11k every single time you do a collectible. So very much keep that in mind, because you need 2 collectibles per player. You need 6 collectibles. You throw all those players in there, that's 66k. That's 2.5 collectibles down the drain just like that, because you didn't take the time to throw the gold players in there. So please, what I can say, go ahead, use the untradeable ones. Go ahead, ain't nothing else to use for them. But when it comes to the tradable ones, please be sure to sell them. It is gonna save you so many coins. It doesn't. You don't. I think one of the things is you never notice it because you don't really feel it. You open the packs, so like, I was throwing them aside. We're not gonna use them, whatever. But when you start selling them, not only can you use it for something other than power up collectibles, like, hey, there's some good players out there. They're 88, overalls and so. But I mean, just again, we'll bring it up. 900, we just seen a couple of 900, there's none up, not even AHLers, because everybody's doing that set. 950, I mean, you can get 950 for a non-AHL. That's ridiculous. That's to say at the very least, that's ridiculous. And you can put them all up for 950. So again, you throw the number out there again. I mean, you're 45, not 45. That would be what, 38. I'm spitballing here. It's close to 38. Might be 37, 36, 38. Okay, regardless. Essentially, you're costing yourself 10 to 12k by not listing these suckers on the auction house. So be sure to do that. I mean, hey, I'll tell you right now, we just looked at our collection at 200 players in it. 100, 150, that ain't gonna be that. That's a quick 100k just like that. And that's why, again, I'm so pro, and it's everybody's choice what they do. I'm so pro when you get rewards, do stuff that's tradable from like rivals and stuff, because you're going to get the one, you're still going to get 2 packs. You're not going to get the 2 untradeable ones, but you have a chance to pull good players. Anything you pull over an 83 plus 3k, for 84 plus 10k, 7k, 85 plus 10k. And you can trade that in. Maybe you can use it, but that's going to pay for the entire second pack if you pull those. So I'm very pro, and that's a choice of yours to make. I'm very pro getting the tradable ones for that reason, because just like that, you're gonna be able to trade them in, but you're not gonna get the same value as just keeping them. So I'm very big on that. Going along those lines, though, talking about the packs, it's very easy for a lot of us to say, hey, let's open this pack, let's rip it, and let's quick sell it. Again, don't quick sell the pack. We're not even gonna open one of these because it's not worth it. It's not worth the coins for the packs. I mean, that's a pro tip. That's a personal opinion. Maybe you have great pack luck. We've had great pack luck this year, but it's never worth spending coins on packs if you are new to the game watching the video. Typically, you're made to not come out on top. I mean, you're going to pull some good players once in a while, but at the end of the day, 37k coin pack, you're probably going to walk away with like 8k in quick sell, 8 to 10k. What is that? 880 plus players, 10 items, all gold players. Not even that. I mean, you're going to walk away with 10k in quick sell, or 10k in sellable items, really. About 12, I would say. You get about 13k. 13k is, again, 33%. That's about the rule, though. You go with 33% worth of the value. So usually it's not smart to put coins into it. A greater chance choice pack, actually. Second, I like that. Select total 15 players over 5 rounds. I didn't even pay attention to this pack. With a greater chance of pulling an 87, 88 overall gala. I wonder what the odds are of that. That's an expensive pack. 20%, not good enough. Nonetheless, so we avoid the packs. And another thing I find very important is when you do rip the packs, be mindful when you rip your packs. And you don't necessarily, if you can handle it, I guess. Sometimes everybody wants the coins right away. I understand. But if you can be patient with ripping packs and pulling new players that are out. Because typically when the new players come out, they're out, so they're flooding the market. Why am I having such a hard? There we go. Typically when they're out right away, they're flooding the market. And that causes their price to go down. So maybe an 84, I want 84, not so much the same story. We can look at, I think what's a great example, the stars of the month right now, maybe Dylan Larkin, there's so many of them were being pulled last night because everybody's opening their squad battles, their hut champs, everything. His price might be cheaper. Panarin, same story. Adam Fox. A good example I can personally give is just what we did yesterday is we picked up a Braden Point for 50K because there was so many of them being out, so many of them being listed. And I mean, we can pull up the price for Braden Point right now, but it is not 50K. So just to, keep that in mind, it does cost a lot. Just wait a couple of days. Typically a Sunday or a Monday is a really good day to sell your players if you're looking to sell a player. So if you can wait for those days to do it, I highly recommend doing it then. But just pulling up Braden Point real quickly, I think he's a team of the week, right? I believe that's what he has. He's a sick card. I don't keep touting his Braden Point. I don't know why nobody wants it. I haven't figured out why people are not interested in this Braden Point. The card is sick. It's got a good synergy if you can get the synergy unlocked. But 92, 87, 170, well, he's even more, 79. He was higher than I thought he was, 82. He's 30K profit just in the bottom of last night. Literally bottom last night. So keep that in mind. Try to hold off on selling players. And the flip side of that is, hey, you're interested in these players, buy them when they're floating the market, buy them when they're in packs. Not initially when they come out. When they first come out, they're overpriced. But if you can wait, 6, 7, 8, depending on what the card is too. There's a lot of depending. You'll know when you see them out. If there's like 12 to 15 of them out, there's a couple pages worth. It's a good time to buy. If there's one page and it's a day in, there's like 4 of them. They're probably overpriced. But keep that in mind. When they first come out, they're overpriced. And when they're out of packs, they start to go back up in price again because they're no longer flooding the auction house. Just something small. When you're upgrading some power-up players, if you haven't already, keep in mind that Drew Doughty's a terrible example because he has no upgrades so far this season. What's going on, Drew? Want to talk about it? All right. Rasmus Dahlin, better example, I think. You can't quite now. We'll get a good one here. Let's see. Where's Jack Hughes at? Jack Eichel was an 88. He might have. He's got a couple upgrades as well, I think, right? Jack Eichel base. No, he doesn't. Does he not know? Did he not just get an 88? Why is that card not upgraded? Was I seeing things? I know Jack Hughes is an 89. Jack Hughes go upgrade forever. Okay, Jack Hughes is a great example. So when you're power upping your players, there's a couple things to keep in mind here. Anything that is not 2 power up collectibles or more, you can get your entire power up collectible back. So if it's 1 power up collectible, you can put that in and then refund it later, and it's not going to cost you anything. You're going to break even. Anything above that, 2 power up collectibles, 3, they're going to break it in half and you're going to lose half of it, which is how it's supposed to work. But because there's only 1 collectible, you're going to break even, which can be very valuable for a lot of players, especially some of these players that are upgrading right now that, if they're an 86, you can upgrade them to an 87, but the speed stays the same. You're not going to see a big difference in the card anyway overall. So it's like, hey, keep it at the 86. I keep my Ovechkin at the 85. Could be an 86. Could be an 87. I could upgrade him one time, but I'm kind of cheap. Actually, bad example. But there's other players out there. I think it was, not Quinn Hughes. I'm trying to think. I think it was Nico Hischier we did that with, where his overall went up 1 more. The 2 collectibles, or his overall went up, but his speed didn't, so we didn't touch it. So try to keep that in mind. Anything you spend with coins, you will lose half your coins. So if it costs 1 collectible or 25K, you're going to lose half your coins when you do that. So if you can put the 1 collectible in, it's cheaper that way. So in that case, use a 25K and buy a collectible, put it in, you get the full collectible back. Use it down the road. We're always going to use collectibles. So I think that's a good one to keep in mind as well. Other than that, that's about everything I want to talk about with y'all today. Hopefully everyone found this video helpful. If you did, I'd appreciate you liking and subscribing. You never have to. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.